There was a time when Mercedes didn't just build fast sedans. They built silent killers. No fake engine noise, no hybrid boost, no filters, just raw V8 power hiding under a tailored suit, waiting to destroy anything next to it. And at the center of that chaos, two legends, the supercharged torque monster and the high-revving V8 screamer. The Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG versus the Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG. Same platform, same purpose, completely different personalities. And one question: which one truly defined AMG's golden era? Early 2000s, AMG wasn't thinking about efficiency. It wasn't thinking about emissions. It was thinking about one thing: excess. Big engines, massive torque, and performance numbers that made no sense for luxury sedans. Then in 2003, Mercedes dropped a bomb. The E55 AMG looked normal. Clean design, understated presence. Nothing about it screamed performance, until you pressed the throttle. Under the hood sat a 5.4-liter supercharged V8, the M113K, producing around 470 to 490 horsepower and a brutal 516 pound-feet of torque. But numbers don't explain this car, because the power delivery is violent. There's no buildup, no waiting. The moment you touch the throttle, it hits hard. 0 to 60 in about 4.2 seconds, and once it starts pulling, it doesn't stop. The E55 doesn't accelerate, it surges, like a freight train with no brakes. And then comes the real reason this car became legendary: tuning. Pulley upgrade, ECU tune, cooling mods. Suddenly, you're at 550, 600, even 650 horsepower on stock internals. Reliable, repeatable. That's why even today, E55s are still out there embarrassing modern performance cars, while looking like a company car. In 2006, the game changed. The E63 AMG arrived, and under the hood, something special. The M156 6.2-liter V8, AMG's first fully in-house engine. No supercharger, no turbos, just pure displacement and revs. Output jumped to 507 horsepower. Torque dropped slightly to 465 pound-feet. But the personality? Completely different. Where the E55 punches you instantly, the E63 builds, and then explodes at the top end. The sound? On another level. The E55 growls, the E63 screams. A raw, mechanical, naturally aspirated howl that gets more aggressive the higher it revs. 0 to 60 in about 4.3 seconds. But it feels faster. Sharper throttle response, higher rev ceiling, more connection. This isn't just speed, it's theater. This isn't just a spec sheet battle, it's a philosophy war. The E55 AMG is effortless. Touch the throttle, and it goes. Perfect for highway pulls, roll races, instant overtakes. It doesn't ask for effort, it just delivers, relentlessly. The E63 AMG, it demands more. You have to work for it, rev it out, stay in the power band. But when you do, it rewards you with one of the most engaging AMG experiences ever built. And the difference isn't just in the engines. The E55 used a 5-speed automatic. Strong, but old school. The E63 upgraded to a 7-speed AMG speed shift. Faster shifts, better response, more modern feel. Another step forward. Now let's talk ownership, because this is where things split. The E55's M113K, one of AMG's most reliable engines. Overbuilt, proven. Yes, intercooler pumps, suspension wear, but overall, solid. The E63's M156, more complicated. Early engines had head bolt and camshaft issues. Fix them properly, and it becomes reliable. But it's not as bulletproof as the E55. That's the trade-off. More emotion, more drama, more risk. Then comes tuning. And this isn't even close. The E55 is a tuning monster. Cheap mods, huge gains, instant results. The E63, much harder. Naturally aspirated upgrades don't give the same jump, which means the E55 wins the numbers game. The E63 wins the experience. So, which one wins? If you want effortless, brutal speed, massive torque everywhere, and tuning potential that turns your sedan into a street weapon, the E55 AMG is unbeatable. But if you want sound, emotion, and a high-revving V8 that makes every drive feel special, the E63 AMG takes it. And maybe that's why this rivalry matters, because today, AMG has changed. Turbochargers, hybrid systems, downsized engines. Faster? Yes. Better? On paper. But something is missing. Because cars like these weren't just fast, they had personality, raw mechanical character. No filters, no artificial drama, just engine, throttle, and chaos. And that's why the E55 and E63 still matter, because they represent the moment AMG went all in, before everything got refined. So the real question is, do you want torque that hits like a hammer, or a V8 that screams to redline? Because either way, you're driving one of the last true AMG monsters. And cars like this, they're not coming back.